Good afternoon, guys. It's a Thursday afternoon. It is December 9th. It's pretty windy and rain. It rained today. It's cold, but it's not like cold Michigan cold where I used to live. It's California cold, so it's cold enough to wear a sweater, but not like 0 or below freezing, or it's gonna snow. It never snows here. It's mostly windy and rainy, like icy cold. That's about it. But I decided that I wanted to talk about and explain more about my Patreon. I just launched the Patreon today. Finally got approved the other day, and I wanted to have that created on top of my commissions to help bring in more revenue and create more content, which would force me to make more stuff, to be more productive in what I do, because then I have responsibility of creating stuff for my patrons. And I think that's really exciting, and it's fun to interact with people and build a little community, like a little Earth community with other Earthlings, you know? I thought that would be really fun. As you can see, I'm wearing a knit sweater, courtesy of my Salvation Army. I got this at H&M, and my glasses, they're Ray-Ban glasses. I'm not really into like a mega bougie, expensive stuff. So I will, in the next clips, there'll be voiceovers, and we're gonna explain each Patreon tier, what each tier gets, a little more descriptive on each tier, and kind of bring you along the way, what to expect too. And yeah, maybe after that we'll add some B-roll footage of something. We'll see. My allergies go crazy in the morning every time I wake up. I'm always like stuffy. I have really horrible sinuses because of my genetics, so I am very allergic to a lot of stuff. Not food wise, but like people's pets, going to other people's houses. It's kind of funny. It's kind of sad too. But you live and you learn. That's all you can really do, to be honest. But yeah, let's head and roll over to the Patreon segment. Okay, so instead of doing a voiceover, I thought I would just read off of my iPad once again and just throw up each picture of the tier on this side of the video so you guys can see what I'm reading off of. So for my Patreon, I have 4 tier levels, and I tried to be super reasonable with the pricing because obviously I don't have the biggest audience ever. It's honestly pretty small, but I don't mind it. Any support I get, I am extremely grateful for even the smallest amount of it. But they're all honestly reasonably priced. I didn't want to overcharge people for subbing because I didn't want it to be so costly, because I understand times are tight right now with the whole pandemic and job scarcity and just being underpaid as quote-unquote essential worker when you're barely making money to pay your bills and rent. So yeah, I totally understand that. So I'm not asking or forcing you to become a patron if you don't want to. Simply sharing this video, liking it, or retweeting my post or sharing my post just to get engagement is free, and I appreciate that more than anything. If you can't afford to be a patron, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so we're gonna go over the 4 tiers that we have. So for the first one, it's called Sproutling, like a little plant baby. You're gonna sub $1 a month, and subbing for $1 as a Sproutling, you get early access to YouTube videos, life updates. So I'll be posting stuff on my Patreon post of just like sneak peeks, behind the scenes, what to expect in my next videos, and stuff like that, and you get to participate in like polls of me deciding like, would this be better as a print or not, this, that, and the other. And you also get access to my Patreon only store. So once my website's made and I've garnered enough attention to open up a website again, there will be a section on my website called like Patreon only, or like for my other earthlings, a whole secret, but it's a Patreon shop where it's only exclusive to my patrons, where they will get like special and different types of art and stickers and other goodies that normal customers who aren't subscribed or a patron wouldn't get. So I think that's exciting. And you get Patreon only updates and just early access to what I'm going to be creating, what's going to be put out in my stores, what I'm going to have on my channel, and whatnot. For the next one, for the next tier, it's Precious Planties. So that's $5 a month. And for subbing for $5 a month as a patron for tier 2, you get 10% off my store, which is going to be a Patreon exclusive monthly discount code that I will send to the level 2 and above. So if you're paying $5 and if you're paying for higher tiers, so tier 2 and above, you guys will get a discount code that gets sent to you through your email, or I'm just going to do like a tier post on Patreon of the monthly code. Obviously it's going to change every month, so there's not going to be people who try to do repeat codes or try to get more discounts on top of it, because I want to be fair. You'll get 10% off my store, so that's exciting. And you get access to behind the scenes like blooper videos. You get to ask questions in my Q&As, and you'll also get the previous tiers rewards. So if you sub for tier 2, you also get tier 1, and then if you sub for like tier 3, you get tier 2, 3, and 1. Does that make sense? So like your benefits like roll over to the more you pay, which I think is pretty cool. And then we go to our tier 3, which is, I think, the most exciting one of the most exciting ones. You pay $10 a month. It's called my Sticker Pack Clubbies. So you will be part of a monthly sticker club where it's not just one sticker, so it's a sticker pack. So I plan on doing like three stickers to a pack, and they're going to just be exclusive Patreon only members for tier 3 and 4, a sticker pack of whatever I design. It'll be sent to your mail, so obviously I'll ask for your address and have it shipped to you. Everything will be tracked, so you'll get provided a tracking number and everything like that. I hate when I get something and I don't have a tracking number, and then like, oh no, what happens if I'm not home? I don't like people taking my packages from me in my neighborhood. It's not nice. You also get to give insight on what I should draw for the monthly sticker pack. So if you are tier 3 or above, you get to provide input and to help me decide what to draw or what theme my sticker pack is going to be and stuff like that, which I think is super exciting. And you also get the previous 2 tiers as rewards on top of all of that. So it's rolling over to each tier. So the more you sub to, the more benefits you get to reap from me. And my last tier, my 4th tier, it's $15 a month. It's called Out of This Earth. And on top of the sticker pack, you guys get to receive a monthly mini print of, it's either going to be like a 5x7 or an 8x10. So it's a fairly decent size. I don't like super mini prints where it's like a 6x4 or like little mini ones like that. I like it to like be as big as my face at least. So it's kind of a big print which is worth your money. So on top of the 3 sticker pack, if you're tier 4, you also get a mini print of the monthly Patreon print that I'll be drawing, and you guys get to have insight on what I should draw for the mini print, which is exciting. So tier 3 subs get input on the sticker pack, but tier 4 get insight in both stickers and the mini print, which is exciting. You get to give insights, which is exciting, and then you also get all of the previous tiers rewards as top of that. So I planned it out pretty fairly. I tried to be very generous for the amount. Like, I didn't want to oversell myself or undersell myself short either. So I priced it in a reasonable range, and I provided pretty good rewards that will benefit my patrons as well. And I'm gonna stop posting my like progress sketches on my normal social media apps, because that's what I used to do. Now I'm just gonna post them on my Patreon only posts, so only my patrons will get to see the behind the scenes sketches. The people on my social media apps will only get to see the finished artworks that I post that are public, and then the Patreon only drawings will be for my patrons only. And I have this giant like about Earth and Company page, so we're gonna go over that next, and we're gonna cut the camera, and then we're gonna continue on. Just took a quick water break, but now we're gonna go over the about section, and you'll see it over here. So it says, "Hello Earthling, welcome to my Patreon. My name is Denise, also known as like Earth, Mother Earth, and I love creating art in any form of all kinds of mediums. I run an online store and create commissions here and there as well. I am in the process of producing more YouTube videos for people to get to know me more and how I produce and create. Honestly, just to see how I see the world through my art is what I want to show people." Why Patreon? Patreon is a good form of extra income in order to put more time and money into creating and furthering my art career. Patreon is a better, more secure way of having a stable, passive income flow for me, so I can create and make stuff for you guys that you will enjoy to see and have physically, to be able to buy and stuff. And most importantly, to help me get my art out there to the world for people who really like me and like what I do. How does Patreon work? Patreon is a monthly subscription service where, in exchange for a monthly fee, I provide you with extra contacts and or mail rewards to your home, depending on which tier you choose, obviously. You are free to cancel your subscription anytime, and even if you join for 1 month and then decide that you don't want to support anymore, even the decision of even supporting me is something that I will forever appreciate and feel gratitude towards. If you do choose to sign up, you'll get access to all the posts in current month's previous posts as well. What to expect from Earth? Me. I try to strive in posting all of my quick sketches, my doodle thoughts, and my processes through the thought of a piece and creating it, and then the finished piece, whether it be digital or traditional or whatever I'm doing at the time. I will be posting. You will also get access to behind the scenes big projects that I'm working on, and special looks at monthly stickers and tiers for members, and also mini prints for the tiers who are part of the monthly sticker and print club. You'll get to include your opinions on certain kinds of ideas and themes to help me cycle out through a more consistent theme or style pack for people who want to see more of my style, like anime or cartoons in my style or how I perceive them. And you'll never forget early access to YouTube videos and bloopers. So like I'll send like a link through here for you guys to see my YouTube videos early, and passwords to my secret Patreon shop when I decide to open my store up again, which is exciting. And now we're going to talk about goals. My goal since opening this is I would like to have 50 just 50 at the moment patrons, like before my 22nd birthday in February. I think that would be really amazing, even if I got 25. We're striving for 50, but if we get 25 too, that's a mini goal for me, because that means it's going somewhere, and then I can get to my goal of 50. And then by the end of next year, I want to get at least 100 patrons to sub to me, and it would mean the absolute world to me, you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much everything on my Patreon that I launched today. I'm not really gonna like severely advertise it in every video, but it will be in the link in the bottom of the description every time if you guys want to take a look at it, of course. But I will post little sneak peeks of like, if people are watching my YouTube videos, what to see from my Patreon, and I think that will be exciting. I plan on doing a welcome post when I get my first patron. That would be super exciting. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions or concerns or anything at all, feel free to leave comments in the comment section. I will answer them as soon as possible when I have time. And let me know what you guys want to see for my next video. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a drawing video. If you want to see me do stuff with like polymer clay, if you guys want to see me play Animal Crossing, like a little game through, or like a mini vlog, that'd be great. Just feel free to ask. Or like a draw with me, time lapses, anything. I'm literally open to anything. I'm trying to cater myself for my audience, because yeah, I want to produce a lot of my own, but I still have to appease to an audience, of course. So if you do guys have any questions, feel free to ask. And I hope you guys, whenever you're watching this, enjoy the rest of your day, or had a really great day, or even starting your day, it goes good. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys mean the absolute world to me. Mother Earth, peace out.